Week 5. We've finally wrapped up the primary source essay, and I am working on grading those right now and hope to get those back to you within the next week. Once I return them to you, if you are not satisfied with the grade, you must submit to me a plan for revision in an email. In the revision plan, explain what you plan to do when you revise, what changes were suggested that you plan to implement, and what resources you will use. When you might visit the Writing Center for assistance, and that's a really good idea. Do you have any other questions for me? All of this should be in that email telling me how you're going to revise. And if you have any questions, please reference the page and paragraph the question refers to in your essay so I can look at that as well. Must receive your plan within 48 hours of returning the primary source essay. If I do not receive a revision plan, you are not permitted to revise to improve your grade. Once I receive the revision plan, you will have 5 days to complete the revision and submit it to me. If you miss this deadline, you may still revise for the portfolio. However, I will not be adjusting your grade for the essay. So always recommended that you revise for the portfolio because that is the ultimate determination of whether or not you passed English 106. Instructor's Choice Proposal Essay. We are beginning that right now. So if you're looking for this on Blackboard, go to the Units tab on the left and find the tab for Unit 2 Instructor's Choice Proposal Essay. The assignment sheet is there along with the grading criteria. Then go down to the Week 5 folder for the materials you will be using for this week. There is an explanation of the thesis statement that is required for this essay, and there's a planning guide for the rough draft. A link to the library's website also will provide help in finding credible resources for the proposal essay. I placed that in the Week 5 folder, and it's a link to the Schaefer Library video tutorial. And it is very helpful. It will help you find those hard-copied sources that we've been discussing. You will also find in this folder many guides to APA format. For the sources you're submitting for this proposal essay, you may either use MLA or APA, but very shortly you'll be required to only use APA. Now, the proposal assignment itself consists of a couple of items. The introduction, very simply note the problem, solution, and thesis. You're coming up with a topic that's important to you. Suggested ideas, maybe a topic that's relevant to your future career, something that applies to maybe knowledge only you have because you've been studying this career or have a high interest in the career. You may, of course, choose any topic you would like, but you have to come up with some kind of a problem and a solution and a thesis about the proposed topic. So keep that in mind. You're going to come up with 3 research questions based on your topic, and then you're going to create an outline with at least 3 main body points, each one linked to one of the 3 research questions. Now, for the methodology, you're just going to very simply list your 5 hard copy sources and either, again, MLA or APA. Now, hard copy means the source comes from the Schaefer Library and is scholarly and peer-reviewed. If you use the OneSearch to find the article, if you click on the peer-reviewed scholarly journal box on the left, this will confirm the source is peer-reviewed. If you're not sure about this, the Schaefer Library link that I'm providing right here is the same link I put in the Week 5 folder. It will clarify it for you and walk you through what it looks like to go through the website. So again, you want to click on that box, and those are the sources you're permitted to use. And then you get points for error-free presentation. How long does it have to be? No less than 2 pages, but no more than 5 pages. And last but not least, what are you physically doing this week for class? Well, you are posting to the discussion board a rough draft of your proposal to the Week 5 discussion board by Wednesday at 5 p.m. Again, this is a rough draft. Please comment on at least 2 other posts by Friday at 5 p.m. Continue working on revising your rough draft. It is due Friday, September 21st at 5 p.m. By this Friday, please submit an update on the work you have done for the proposal in your journal for Week 5. So, even though you have posted your rough draft to the discussion board by Wednesday, you most certainly can make changes to it and ask me any questions or have some comments from me by Friday. So the main thing this week is to really continue working through this document. The proposal essay actually sets you up for the literature review essay, which is coming up next. If you looked at the assignment arc, this kind of builds us into the proposal as well. So may you change your topic for the lit review? Absolutely. You may use the same sources, though, if you've got good sources for the literature review. So just keep in mind, this is a planning tool, the proposal essay. It kind of gets us ready for the next two big ones. Of course, though, again, you can still go back and change your mind, but, each document is in and of itself a grade that you need to succeed in 106. So I think that's it for this week. I hope you all have a good week, and we'll see you next week.